Spread your legs. Clear. Let's go. What up, what up? You already know what it is. Your boy Pistol P. Welcome back to That Dog in the Yard. Today we got Mayor in the building, official TS member. Did a year and a half on the island. He's here today to share his experience on the island, you know what I'm saying? His trials and tribulations and all that. And with that being said, let's get right to it, man. It's your boy Pistol P, Dog in the Yard. When you in that Tampa Bay area, make sure you reach out to my boy Gus Torres, man. If you want anything that has to do with real estate, man, make sure you hit him up. You get the lowest prices and the finest houses, man. Trust me when I tell you. But don't forget to mention my name. You already know that Pistol P to get you that early discount. And that's my brother, man, Gus Torres. You already know, out in the Tampa Bay area. Make sure you hit him up, man. Sell, buy, invest, all that. Make sure you hit him up, man, because he focused with that out there. Tampa Bay, you already know, it's your boy Pistol, man. Get at me. What up, what up? You already know what it is. Your boy Pistol P. Welcome back to That Dog in the Yard. And today we got legendary Mayor in the motherfucking building, TS in the building, Sneaker King in the building. What up, Mayor?
What's good, my brother?
What's up,
How you?
brother, man?
Long time, baby.
Damn, you finally made that thing, huh?
I made it. I told you I was gonna come
We're
through.
gonna finally take that walk.
Let's take the walk, baby.
So what's up, man? How you been, man?
I'm good, man. I can't call it, man. Same soup, different bowl. I'm happy to be here. First of all, Pete, you know what? Let me tell you something. I'm so happy for you. I'm so proud of
Appreciate
you.
it, man.
No, what you're doing right now, you actually took something that, like, I seen from the beginning when you was first talking about doing it. We was up in front of Up NYC and you was telling me you gonna do it. And I'm like, yo, damn, Pistol, this shit gonna work because you really love this shit and you really live it. So it's gonna work and you gonna get the best interview out of everybody that been in them situations with you, been in the trenches with you, because you can ask the questions nobody else can ask.
Facts.
And that's the fly part about this whole thing. And
Facts.
I'm like, damn, this shit is gonna live. And I watch them all.
Yeah,
like,
thank you, man.
I
I
was stuck.
appreciate
I was
you.
watching the True Life episode on the way down.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? On the party.
Shout out True Life.
Nah, True Life, the realest. You know what I'm saying? I was watching that.
Appreciate you though, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, listen, when you vibe, when you came to me, you was like, yo, what's up with that dog in the yard? Family, bro. Like, this platform's been here for you.
Nah, let's
you know what I'm
do it.
saying? You've been through it. You know what I'm saying? I want to get right to it. You know, I know that, you know, a little bit of background for those that don't know nothing about you and shit like that. A little history about, you know, your upbringing, how many siblings, moms, where you from, and what age and all that. You start getting yourself caught up in, you know, on the wrong side.
Yeah. Everything, shit, I grew up in the 25 block radius. The funny thing is I was good on the whole 25 block radius, except for your block.
Okay.
The only block I wasn't good on. So grandma from Patterson Projects, mom's from Michelangelo houses on 149th Street, grandma, aunt from Cortland Avenue, Jackson, Vietnam. Like, I was all over the place. The only place I wasn't good was on Cypress.
Okay.
For some reason, I never blended with the Cypress people for some odd reason. But it's crazy because one of my friends growing up at the time was one of my best friends. He dated a girl named Charlene that lived in Cypress. And when I used to go to Cypress, I used to be like, damn, I ain't gonna make it out of there. So, you know, I used to box.
Okay.
So when I used to go to Shorty's house to hang out with him, I used to put on my hoodie and act like I was jogging and shadow boxing to run to go through the projects and go through everything and shake and move. So I ain't never had to see nobody on Cypress. And that's the way I used to go there, and that's the way I used to leave all the time. That's the only way I get out of there. I throw the hoodie on, start shadow boxing and sweating.
And jog yourself out.
I used to jog in Patterson like I was working out.
Yeah.
And everybody used to be outside looking at me like I was crazy, but it worked.
Okay. I mean, you know.
So I grew up over there, you know, went to Morris High School with Joe. Went there for 9th grade with Crack. Grew up in the projects. You know, I'm the guy that everybody loved. You know what I'm saying? I'm the guy that was respected in the hood. You know, wasn't the crazy loony bin, but everybody fuck with me. So all the OGs fuck with me, all the young guys fuck with me, all the crazy ones fuck with me. That's how I got the name Mayor. Like, the fact that I was good on every block.
You could politic everywhere you go, and you good.
I was good wherever I went, and that's the whole part. Everybody loved me. To know me is to love me. You know what I'm saying? And that's basically what it was. Fast forward a couple years later.
Did you have your parents, both parents in your life?
My pops was a sack of shit.
Duke is in the building.
Ma Duke is still in the building, man. 83 years old, you know, going
Pops
strong,
never
man.
been around.
Nah, Pops is whack. He's a sucker. You know
Okay. So how was that being raised without your dad? I mean, how many siblings and all that in the house?
So I had cousins. You know, again, having cousins on Melrose and Cortland and having cousins in Patterson, it was fun to move around and shake around and be able to, you know, have them, consider them brothers and sisters.
Right.
I was the only child, but You know,
Okay.
you consider them brothers and sisters. My pops had a bunch of kids, but I ain't never deal with them. Like that's the part of the family that was good. They were the
Right.
Italian side that
Right.
moved to Florida.
So you didn't really fuck with them.
Nah,
no
I
more.
ain't fuck with them at all.
Okay,
like,
I get you.
We tried in the beginning.
Right.
It went left real quick.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I got my mother's attitude, so it ain't gel with him.
It ain't work out.
Nah, I told him to kick rocks.
So what? So what? What age you started getting yourself? Seeing yourself, getting yourself caught up and.
You know what's crazy, Pete? For me, it happened late, bro. It happened late. When I finally got up out of there is when I got jammed up. You know what I'm saying? Like I was always running, like I said, being good with everybody. God bless the dead. Good with Bo. T Mac, my brother. You know what I'm saying? Like good with all these people. God bless the dead. When you hang out with all these people and you run around with them and you just a guy that's there that everybody trusts and everybody fuck with, you catch yourself not getting caught up in bullshit. So you figure, you fast forward a little bit later. I get a little older. I'm 30 years old. Little thing go left on the block. Little situation go left on the block. Hammer go off. Get locked up for the gun at 30 years old. It was one of the most embarrassing things in my life, to be honest with you, because when I finally thought I escaped the hood without all the bullshit, you know what I'm saying? Little bullshit, little pitching. Like I ain't gonna sit here and act like I was a kingpin. I was pitching, making $1 a bottle when I was young. You know what I'm saying? Running around, making $400-$500 a day, happy kid. You know what I'm saying? But when you feel like you get out of that and you feel like you grew out of it, and I got the crib, I got a daughter, I got an apartment, I'm living in Harlem, I got an apartment, I'm okay. I skated off the block, get jammed up on some bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
What was the bullshit you got caught?
One of my peoples, we have a mutual friend, we're gonna keep him quiet. One of my peoples had a beef up the block on Cortland. I went up there with him just to make sure he was good. Just making my man good, none of that rah-rah shit, making sure he was good. Homeboy had words with homeboy. However they left it off, we go back down.
What year? What age?
This is old. I was 29. This is probably 01. This is right after I got locked up October 4th, 2001. I remember because it was 9/11. So, and it was one of my best friend's birthdays. I was supposed to go hang out with him, and I didn't get to go hang out with him. So, a couple of weeks before that little situation happened. Come back down the block. I'm rolling dice on the block with some of my peoples, and one dude give me a pound that I know, and he gives me a pound to distract me. And then they come to bat behind my head. I get hit in the head with a bat. Boom. Actually from the side. Split my head right here. I start swinging, losing blood all over the place. It get crazy. Long story short, we run back to the car. They run up the block. Go up the block. Hammer go off right next to the precinct. I tell everybody, yo, skate. I drive off thinking the police is going to chase me. Everything good. Everybody out the way. My man left the hammer in the car. I'm driving thinking, he a solid dude. Sometimes people freeze. He must have froze. He must have fell out. He ain't do it on no malicious. I left them all to get caught on the block. You know what I'm saying? And one of the dudes in the car left the hammer in the car. I'm driving thinking that when they see me bloody, they gonna come. I got a brain. I'm a smart one. I'm one of the smart ones in the crew. You know what I'm saying? I'm shaking. I'm driving. Got an OJ chase going on. And next thing you know, they see me. I get out the car like this, bro. I'm dizzied up. And then they run up on me like, yo, you okay? You okay? Da-da-da, blah, blah, blah. Next thing you know, a chick look in the car. She see the hammer. She put the gun on me like, don't move. I'll leave your ass right here. She was just making sure I was okay. 2 seconds later, she got it on me like this. Like, don't move. Like, fuck you talking about? Big ass white cop come in there, pull the pen out his pocket, stick, just like in the movies, take the pen, hold the gun up, and was like, ha ha, I got you, motherfucker. I'm like, oh shit. Boom. Go back and forth. My prince ain't on the hammer. We going back and forth. Bullshit.
Fighting it
for a while.
Did you go to jail that night?
That night I got arrested. That night I was in the hospital first. Then they took me to the booking.
Where did all this happen at?
151st Maria Lopez, 151st on Mars Avenue. Yeah.
So you went to the precinct.
I went to the precinct.
And then what happened?
From the precinct. First I was in the hospital. I was in Lincoln Hospital first.
Yeah, because you was fucked up.
I was leaking all over the place. I had bat shit to my arms. Like, you couldn't even see my tattoos. Go to the precinct. Go to the thing. They got me chained up on the bed. They dusting fingerprints off the car. Like, first thing, I've been in the hospital all night. They come back in the morning talking about, yo, do you know such and such and such and such? Now, you can't lie about that. I'm like, yeah, that's my man. I grew up with him. Da, 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 da. Or tell me he was in the car with you tonight and we'll let you go. Get the fuck out of here, bro. You crazy? They bring my mother in, you know what I'm saying? Like, and they like grab my mom's dumb hard. So, I try to get up out the bed. Of course, the cuffs get tighter, trying to break your fucking arms. And then they just kept playing games like, yo, we want such and such, we want such and such. I'm like, yo, my man, I don't know what you're talking about.
Right.
My lawyer, boom, boom, boom. Obviously get locked up that night, come get out, bail out on 25.
You came out on bail?
I bail out on 25,000. Yeah, my baby mother got me out on 25.
Okay.
Come out.
So you went through the system?
I went through the system.
How was that?
It was. I mean, it's the same shit. It was it's the same shit.
Have you ever been through the system?
Yeah, I've been locked up 100 times for
Yeah.
little bullshit.
Okay, so
Yeah,
you already knew.
I
like,
never did no real
movement
time though.
therapy
Yeah,
and all
yeah,
that.
I've been through the pins. I've been through all of that
Okay.
shit. Yeah, that was cool. That was at that point in my life. It was, to be honest with you, it was a bunch of dope fiends on a chain gang. That's exactly what
Right.
it was. The pins was good. Fight the case. They trying to come back 3 to 6. They coming back with all kind of shit because the gun was dispersed. They coming with reckless endangerment, weapons possession, dispersing of the weapon. They coming with all kind of shit. They try to give me 3 to 6, so on and so forth. Mind you, this is 01, 02,
Right.
right? So they still giving out a bullet for the gun. So my lawyer hits them back and was like, "Yo, listen, man, give him the bullet for the gun
Yeah.
with the reckless endangerment and all that shit." You know what I'm saying? Boom. So they give me the whole. So when they give me the bullet, I take it.
Wow.
I take the bullet. You know, they was looking at 3.5 to 6 first. Boom, boom, boom. All this bullshit. Then they was.
What
shot.
you? Damn, your judge. I mean, your lawyer regulated that shit.
Nah, he
because
regulated.
it was dispersed. So once you shoot it,
Right. It was dispersed 6 times. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
it becomes something else.
No, they had the shell. They had the bullets inside the Toyota Corolla that we
Oh,
hit. They had all
shit.
that shit. They had everything. No, they had it all. They 1,000,000% had it all. But again, you fighting back and forth, and then they came back with the bullet. When they came back with the bullet, I'll never forget. I tried to turn myself in right then and there. I was like, yo, let me go kiss my mother, put on 2 pair of underwear, 2 pair of socks, and let me go. You know what I'm saying? But the judge gave me till like after the new year. So
Okay.
I wound up going in 03. I went in the year that Joe and Jay-Z was supposed to play in Riker Park.
Oh shit.
So because I was the
That was
only
big.
person. That was 03, I think, because I was the only person in the world
Yeah.
that was happy for the blackout because I would have missed the game. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like my man, you know, Lefty was doing the documentary on Rucker
Okay.
Park. Shout out to Lefty, and he was like, and when I did the interview, I'm like, yo, I'm the happiest guy in the world. The game ain't go down.
Yeah.
He was like, why? I said, because I wasn't there.
It still went down.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was there. But
Yeah, everybody was there, but
it
you're
didn't
right.
go down. The blackout happened, and you know, on the island, I was the only one with power. Because I was in South Mard. I was in the Mards. You know, the Mards is like the big, it's like a tennis court, the big bubble shit.
Okay.
So the generator had to keep it on. So we
Okay.
lost power for like 2 minutes, and then the generator came on, and I was the only person with power. You know, the Rikers Island had power, but the whole city was blacked out.
I was just staying in Rikers Island.
I was on the boat first. So
Right.
after when I turned myself in, I did like 4 months on the boat. The boat was probably the cleanest jail I ever seen in my life at that time.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1 Halleck Street right there. You know what I'm saying? Like with, I'm saying. in
Ain't
the
that
Bronx,
ain't
by
that the
Hunts Point.
Bronx?
Yeah, Hunts Point.
Okay.
1 Halleck Street in the Bronx, in South Bronx, right in the South Bronx, right by Hunts
Yeah.
Point.
My father been there.
Yeah, so I was on the boat. You know, the boat is the same thing when you see Carlito's Way. Remember when Homeboy jumped out into the water on Carlito's Way? That's the boat. That's the same
boat.
exact boat. Yeah.
Okay.
So I was on the boat for like 3-4 months, and mind you, on the island you get you get your good time up front. So you do 8 months for the year.
Okay.
So I went in.
So out of 12 months, you do 8 months.
You do 8 months. Is your 4 months to lose?
Just to clarify that for the audience could know.
Yeah, when they sentence you to a year
Okay.
in city jails, they give you your good time up front.
There you go.
So you do 8 months on.
Okay.
They give you a release date once you walk in. They should have stamped
Oh,
on your
okay.
little paper and all that bullshit. And you know what I'm saying. So I go in. I'm on the boat for a little while. The boat was, you know, again, I'm not trying to sit here and act like I was the biggest gangster in the world, right? I'm not. That's not my
But
thing.
it was smooth.
It's smooth. Listen, I get it in. I ain't never turned down a dance. You know what I'm saying? So everybody know that from growing up. I ain't never turned down a dance. So we gonna go. But the boat was cool. So you get to the boat. It was a bunch of old heads in there. The only situation I had on the boat in the beginning was like little young boys was really banging for slot time. Slot time is they phone on the time.
There you go.
Everybody
Break
their
that shit down, man. 'Cause
All right,
yeah.
so slot time, you know, when I was locked up in 03, slot time was, you know, everybody got, when you on Rikers Island and on a boat, you get a 15-minute call and a 6-minute call every 4 hours, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
Right? So, you know, your phone's free in the daytime. Everybody calling in the daytime. At nighttime, from like 7 o'clock or right after chow until 10:45, which is last click on the phone, people had slot time. Everybody had like segregated times. Like, so now if a crew was running together, whether they was Bloods, Crips, Spanish dudes, whatever they was, they try to have their phone set up. I got the phone from 7 to 7:15. I got it from 7:15 to 7:30, so on and so forth. Some guys had it for the 15 and the 6.
Okay.
So some dudes had it for 21 minutes. Now I wasn't trying to get into all of this bullshit. All I wanted to know was that I had to check in. I wanted to call my mother. My mom's this old lady, she's sick. I wanted to call my mom's. I wanted to
Facts.
call my girl. So I didn't know nothing about slot time. So I grabbed the phone about 8:30. I go to grab a phone. Homeboy's like, nah, you can't use the phone. It's his slot time. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is slot time, bro? Like, mind you, I'm 30. It's like a 23-year-old kid telling me I can't use the phone. I'm like, yo, bro, listen, I'm not trying to go back and forth. I respect y'all slot time. I'm trying to call my mother. Let me just make sure my mom's is good. I don't give a fuck about this jack. I'm here to do my little bit of time and go home. I already got a release date. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
You in and out.
right. So I'm in and out. Right. You know what I'm saying? So, boom. Homeboys like, nah, I can't give you the jack.
Where's this at in Rikers Island?
This is on the boat.
Oh,
This
this
is
is still on the boat.
This is on the boat. I
Okay.
did my first 3-4 months on the boat.
Okay.
I got shipped off the boat for some bullshit.
Okay.
I'll get to that. So I'm on there, and I'm like, yo, my man, check this. Like, he really took the jack out. You know, it's a beige phone.
Yeah,
you
you
know,
take the-
he little took the thing out and tried to put the receiver in his back pocket. So I grabbed the receiver out of his back pocket. I said, yo, my man, listen, I'm not arguing with you. I'm trying to tell y'all that I need to call my moms, and that's it.
Yeah.
He reached for the phone. It's the last thing you could do. Like I said, boxing instinct just kicked in. He reached for the phone. I hit him with an uppercut. Boom, dropped him. Now I dropped the phone on the floor because his man started charging. I just, as he's charging, bloop, slipped him to the side, punched him in the back of the head. I'm like, yo, gentlemen, listen. I'm talking to them still. Like, I'm 30 years old. Like, I'm trying to talk to these kids.
Yeah.
Like, yo, chill. Let me make this call.
Yeah.
Y'all can have y'all jack. They keep getting loose. So I'm like, you know what? Now fuck y'all niggas. Now I'm keeping the jack. Now y'all can't get the jack. Now I'm taking the phone. I'm taking the phone every day, 8:30 now. 8 o'clock, whatever time.
Facts.
And I'm saying, and for a couple days, it was just this, that, and the third. But once a motherfucker seen I was real, CO come out the bubble and was like, yo, we got a problem? He's like, yo, y'all can take it to the bathroom if y'all want. CO cool as hell. Big, fat Spanish dude. He was like, yo, y'all can take it to the bathroom if you want. Any one of y'all called medical, I'm fucking you up. I'm like, yo, my man, let's go. I'm shaking it out. Like, yo, let's go.
Let's rock.
Line them up, right? So at that point, line them up. There's no way in the world. I've been doing this too long. I grew up in a boxing gym. I used to box with Hector Camacho.
You ready for this?
I ran Barkley. This is the
You
easy
ready
part.
for them,
This is
man.
the
You
easy
like,
part.
let's go.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the easy part, right? So none of them wanted to come in the bathroom. So boom, there you go. All of a sudden now I got slot time. Didn't want it. Like I did all the things wrong, right? Again, me being older, I go to 50 bed. 50 bed is the one right next to the bubble. Why did I sit next to the bubble? Because I read. I came in with books and magazines. I want to read. It's the only place when they turn the lights off, there's still a little bit of light shine.
Yeah.
Come to find out, everybody was calling that the punk bed because it's next to the CO. So I'm doing everything wrong.
That's the punk bed.
Right. That's what they was there. That's the punk bed. I'm doing everything wrong. I'm literally in the
Instead of
punk.
going to the back.
Right, instead of going to the back,
Yeah.
I'm literally in the front right by
Right.
the bubble. I want to read, bro. I don't
Yeah.
go to bed till 2 in the morning. I'm like this. I'm reading books, magazines, looking at everything. We actually read the newspaper every day when they come in. So I'm like, yo, I'm in the punk bed. I didn't want to bang for the slot time at first. But yeah, it had to happen. I'm like, I'm doing this shit all wrong. So boat wound up being a breeze. Only problem I had was, so mind you, on the boat, this is it's a dorm, so it's 50 beds to the dorm. Right. Now, all this happened in a couple days span, right? About 2 weeks in, this is the part that freaked me out. I keep it a buck. About 2 weeks in, they so the CO was cool. He called me mayor. Everybody was calling me mayor. They was like, yo, mayor, you want to pack up? I'm like, what happened? They was like, yo, your classification came back too high, so you can't be in this house. I'm like, what are you talking about? I got a weapons possession, bro. Like, everybody in here is in here for a gun. I got locked up in 01. I fought the case. When they did my paperwork, the guns, it looked like it was 2 guns. It looked like I had 2 separate charges. So my classification was like a 70, where you're supposed to be like a 36 in this room.
Okay.
So they put me to the cells. I literally went to the cells, bro. Like, this is now is all individual people. This is people going back and forth to court doing time. Yo, bro, I get to the cells. The minute I get there on the train, on the pack up, I get straight to the cell. They lock me in. You know, the cells open up 45 minutes and then, lock in. Yo, I literally go to the horn to call my lawyer. Like, yo, get me the fuck out of here. I go to get to the phone. Yo, why 2 dudes got both phones in their pocket? One dude looked like he could lift the whole building up. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, come on. I got to go through this shit again. This dude was cock diesel. Nah, he looked like he had Popeye shit on his neck.
This motherfucker had shit like
No, it didn't make, his ears had muscles, bro. I'm not even going to hold you. I'm
Yeah.
looking at this dude like, damn. If I hit him and I don't drop him, I'm done. I'm like, I ain't going that route. So good thing is, I grew up in the projects. We play spades all the time. They sit down and homeboys like, yo, I'm looking for a spades partner. I'm like, yo, let's go. Got the phone in his pocket the whole time. I'm playing spades with him. Now I'm nice. So I'm playing with the cards. I shuffle. My mom's a gambler. I just grew up in the projects. Playing. We going. I'm bagging. I'm racking. We playing spades. We getting busy. We smashed the dudes. Kill them. Boom. Done. I said, yo, my man, let me get the jack. I gotta make a phone call. I said it just like that. I'm like, damn, if he don't give me the phone, I'm fucked. He threw me the phone and was like, yo, bring it back to me when you're done. So I take the phone and I'm walking to the phone to call my lawyer and I'm like, there's no way in the world I'm bringing this dude his phone back. I'm just not doing it. There's no way in the world. Like, how you gonna tell me to bring you the phone back like I'm your fucking son or something? So I'm like, yo, good looking. I get to the phone. I plug the phone in. I call my lawyer, Barry Goldberg. I'll never forget. I said, Joe, if you don't get me the fuck out of this shit right now, I don't know what's going on. I'm in a cell with motherfuckers that look like they never coming home. Look like they lifting weights with their ears.
For real.
Yeah, I'm not even front. I'm like, yo, if you don't get me the fuck out of here.
Like, what the fuck?
So now I hang up. He said, I got you. I hang up the jack. And I look at homeboy looking at me. I start walking without the phone. I said, your homeboy, your phone's on the wall. Like, I was not going to take the phone back off and bring it to this dude while he's sitting there. So he looked at me, and he respected it. He got up and got the phone. I thought I was gonna have a problem. I thought this dude was gonna try to kill me. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, cause I'm not gonna sit here and be like, yo, here's your phone, sir.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm not doing that, bro. You crazy?
Yeah,
like, it's
you
not happening.
My shit right there.
It's not. No, it's not happening.
Yeah.
So, thank God, he just went up there and got the phone himself, and we was cool. I think I stood in that house for like another day. We played spades again that morning, and that CO didn't know me. He was like, Farisi on the pack up. Motherfuckers. They brought me back down to the house that I was in before. I'm like, I'm back. I got the phone at 8:30. I was the happiest dude in the world.
And they was like pissed off as a motherfucker.
Nah, I was the happiest dude in the world.
They was pissed off at the unit.
Oh, yeah.
Damn, this nigga back.
I'm back.
That 8:30 slot is over.
It's back. I got it back. So that was the extent of my things there.
Yeah. So did you get any other altercation with your time, your 8 months on?
Yeah.
there?
So from there, now fast forward 4 months. I go to the island. They pack me up for something. Somebody stole something out the infirmary. Somebody stole something out the medical, and I was working at the medical that time.
It created some bullshit.
Yeah, and then like I was good in the jail. Like I was good on the boat. COs respected me because I didn't carry myself like an asshole. I worked in the visit room and I worked in intake. You know what I'm saying? So from intake,
you had 2 good jobs.
Yeah, right. So the visit room, I got the extra visits. I would actually plan my visit around count because around count time they got to leave you inside. When they do count,
yeah, you got to stay one side.
Right. So they leave you in the visit room. So I was good. I had it planned out perfect. Always had the gray jumpsuit that was nice and ironed and clean. Kept it good. It was good. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh no, I was rocking. If you wanted a gray sweatsuit that wasn't wrinkled, you better bring down 2 bags of chips or something.
Wow.
No. You get that. I'm giving you some shit that just literally
and
just
now
got
you
washed.
get some wrinkled shit.
I give you some wet shit. Like,
some stink shit. Damn.
Right. So it was cool. It was a beautiful relationship. Right. So, and then when I worked at intake, from intake we used to after like intake, that's when you got all the fresh dudes coming in. They wanted the extra milk. They wanted the extra sandwich. The motherfuckers still had cash in their pocket. You know what I'm saying? So, little $5 here, I give you some extra bologna, some extra milk, blah, 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 so on and so forth. The fly shit about the boat is, shout to the CEOs, I guess, but y'all was some dumb motherfuckers. I could literally take the money, right? I would cheek the money. You know what I'm saying? I would hide the money. I would cheek it. You know what I'm saying? Go back to my room. I could literally put the money in an envelope from the boat, mail it back to myself on the boat. It would go to the post office and come right back. And then they would put the money in my commissary.
Wow.
It's the crazy. The shit ain't work on the island. On the island, they dubbed me. They was like, yo, my man, you got to stop.
Stop.
They caught me quick on the island. They was like, yo, don't ever do that again. On the boat, I was literally going back to my room, go back to the house, go to the bathroom, boom, fold it, put it up, put the money inside the envelope, write the thing from Mark Farisi to Mark Farisi, putting my DIN number on there, the whole shit. Literally giving it to the CO to mail it. That shit would go to the post office and come right back. $20, $30, put it in my commissary. It was the greatest thing in life.
Yeah.
No, it was the greatest thing in life.
Wow.
I thought I was a kingpin. It was the greatest hustle in the world. It was the greatest hustle I've had locked up. But you're doing this shit every other day. It's $30, $40 every other day.
So then you went to the island and it worked.
So from intake, you always got to go to the medical. We used to have to drop something off at the medical, like some paperwork. So I would always drop the paperwork off. Somebody stole a little knife, a little banger out of the thing. Now, the warden of the jail seen how comfortable I was. Like, it was comfortable to the point where I had 7, 8 pairs, shell-toe Adidas.
Yeah, it was just too much.
Some Reeboks. You're only supposed to have 6 tees in your bin. Now, you know me 100 years. I don't wear, one pet peeve that I have, I don't wear socks twice, I don't wear T-shirts twice.
Yeah.
My whole life. I don't wear white T-shirts twice or socks twice. I put them in a bag and I donate them to those clothing bin things that be outside in the street. So I don't do that. So on the island, on the boat, I'm trying to live the same way I lived in the world. Like, so my mom used to bring me T-shirts. I used to have 10, 15 T-shirts all the time, even though you're only supposed to have 6. So the CEOs used to hate and take my T-shirts and take my socks. And she used to piss me off. But it wouldn't stop the train. Had mad sneakers all the time, so I was good there. Right? So the warden seen I was living too good. And he was like, yo, Farisi on the pack up. They packed me up. They sent me to the island. I was pissed.
I know you was. You was like, shit.
Nah, I got to the island like in February. It's cold as a motherfucker.
What year?
03. I was freezing. And I get only bed left in the dorm that I was in. Like I got to the island, I'm like, I already see this ain't the boat. This shit filthy. Intake is disgusting. Chain gang was nasty. It was disgusting. Right? So I get to the island.
It wasn't the vibe.
I get to the island, bro. And the bed had the biggest hole in the window. And when I tell you it was like 2 degrees outside, nah, I was like this. And I'm like, damn, I'm short. I only got 4 months left. Mind you, once I get to the island, they came to me. Once I got to the island, they was like, yo, I guess the jails was crowded at this time. I get to the island, and they take me to this room, and they ask me, yo, we're offering to inmates that have half their time left, we're offering what's called the 6-5 split. I'm like, what that mean? I ain't know nothing about jail. They was like, well, you get 6 months, we reduce your sentence to 6 months, right? And now you out of the 6 months, you only do 4 because your good time is in. So you can go home in the next couple of days, but you got to give us 5 years probation on the back. I was like, oh, hell no. Nah, I know me. Like, even though I'm calm and I said, with my luck, I'd take this shit, I go home, I get in trouble next week. I'm not doing that. So I refused the 6-5 split.
Okay.
I refused that. So then that's when they get mad at you. Like, I guess the jail was crowded and they was just trying to get everybody out. Now, I think it was because they had just changed the laws. Mind you, I was one of the last guys to do a year in jail for the gun. I got locked up right around the time that Sean did what he did.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Sean. We seen Sean the other day.
You know that?
It was so great to see Sean, man.
For real.
It was so, I ain't seen Sean in a long time.
Shit, I ain't seen Sean since I went to go see him on Rikers Island.
You know, I used to have Club Essos back in '96. I seen everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I seen Sean, I seen everybody, and I'm like, damn, I ain't seen Sean in a long time. And Clark Kent was one of the guys that was on him in the beginning when Puff signed him.
Right.
So I knew Sean, like, and it was just great to see him, bro.
Yeah, me too. It was good to see him.
It was a beautiful thing.
I'm gonna see him again. Dog in the yard.
No, for sure. So after the 6-5 split, I tell them no. They send me back to the house, and I'm like, damn, this ain't what it was. Like, this is now, this house, there's 50 beds in this house. This house is completely divided. There's Puerto Ricans over there. There's Dominicans over here. There's 2 little Chinese guys that were mad quiet and cool. It was mad Bloods, mad Crips. I'm talking about they was going nuts. No, and I'm catching it. Now, I catch the flack because no problems, though. I ain't going to say it. I got like one problem on the island. But the crazy part, this is the part that bugs me out. This is where being cool sometimes sucks. Like I told you, everybody fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? No matter who you are. Biggest gangsters in the world, biggest civilians in the world, rich white people, they all fuck with me.
Right.
Any given day I'm playing spades with a Blood. Next day I'm playing Tonk with a Crip. Next day I'm playing casino with, yo, when I tell you that the Puerto Ricans hated me, because all I did was hang out with I grew up in Patterson Projects. My whole projects is black. My baby mother black. Every girl I ever had in my life was black. So now. You know what I'm saying? Like, right? So they hated the fact that I was cool with everybody. So one day I'm playing spades with a Blood, and Crip nigga look at me sideways, do something. I'm like, yo, my man, will y'all stop? It got to the point where I really had to have conversations every night. Like, yo, what are you doing, bro? I'm a grown ass man. What y'all got ain't got nothing to do with me. Like, you trying to tell me I can't be, like, I'm not trying to be cool with nobody. If you trying to tell me I can't play cards with this dude because I played cards with you yesterday, I said, nah, we can't do this, bro. We can't do this. Like, I'm really trying to be the mayor right now. Like, yo, we cannot do this. This is crazy. Like, don't do that to me. Like, not that I'm going home. We all short, though. We all in the sentence building. You know, you in the 6th building, you in the sentence building.
You coming home, man.
Right, you coming home. Everybody in there got a date.
What the fuck y'all niggas
right,
doing?
unless you in the Beacon or unless you over here or unless you over there going back. If you in the 6th building, you're coming home. You got a year if you're in the 6th building. If you got on greens, you in the, if you got on brown, the beige, you adolescents on you, like you there. That was the adolescents used to bang out in the kitchen and chow, or they used to bang out every morning. Them adolescents kids was crazy. This shit was like a show for me. Like, I never got up for breakfast. But every time I wake up or I come back to the thing, somebody telling me how these 2 little dudes were trying to kill each other. So I got to the point where I was going to breakfast just for the show. I get up to go to breakfast just to watch.
Let me see what the fuck
these little adolescent kids was crazy, bro. No, they lined up waiting to go to
What's the
the
crazy
shower.
shit you see?
I seen one dude take a tray, bust homeboy aside his head, and then try to take the same tray and shove it down and hit him in the throat with it. Like he knew what he was doing. Looked like a movie, bro. He hit him in the back of the head, then he hit him in the side of the face and dropped him. And the crazy shit is he's going like this to his throat. Boom, boom with the thing. And the CO was watching him. After like 2 or 3, then he grabbed him and tackled him. I'm like, yo, these kids is crazy.
They're about to kill that guy.
No, but they slapping each other in the head on the line, like they playing with each other. I'm like, no, this is a different type of 17 to 18 year old.
Yeah.
This is a different type.
It's a
No,
different race,
you know, it's different. It's a different type of animal. I'm like, no. I'm looking at it like, yo, thank God I never got locked up when I was young.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? But that shit was crazy. So, again, a couple of arguments over me being cool with one dude that didn't like another dude, or
Right.
two dudes fighting, and then dude asking me,
But
like, yo,
overall, you
right,
did your
I
time.
did my time smooth.
Did your time smooth. First day out.
What I thought was going to be the problem was the island. Like, when I got to the
Yeah,
island,
yeah, you
I'm
thought
like,
it was gonna be crazy for you and all
right,
that.
My 4 months on the boat, I was jailing smooth. I'm like, I ain't not, but it wound up being all right. You know, I had an open locker. He was able to, like, you know, by the grace of God, my commissary was always full, so I had an open locker.
Right.
I had a very simple thing. You grab one, give me back two. You grab a bag of chips, bring me back 2 chips. I'm juggling all day long. I had sodas, waters. Anybody hungry, go in my locker, let me know what you took. Replace it when you eat. Replace it when you shop. You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
That's it. Don't shit on me sometimes. Give me a little extra. I'm not sitting here trying to be the mafia in jail. I'm not trying to do none of that.
Right.
Just if you take something, replace it. I was
So,
good.
so you was like the local commissary within the block.
Yeah. But it was a couple
In
of
the
but
unit.
It was a couple of dudes in the building doing that though. There was a couple of but guys used to be like, yo, if you take 1 bag of chips, I want 3 when you shop. I'm like, yo, bro, what you trying to? You like, what are you doing? Like these guys ain't got 5
Yeah, you
cents.
wasn't doing that. You was keeping it. You was keeping it fair.
Right. Like, what's wrong with y'all? Like,
So you did that throughout your whole time.
I did that the whole time. I
And
did
what
that
year
on the
you
boat.
came home?
I came home in September of 03.
And I was like coming home, and
It was just so.
after 8 months, and
You know what they say about that. So that Rikers Island bus is the longest bus in the world. It'll take you 2 minutes to get across, 8 months to get back.
for sure.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, when you get out, they pack you up 5 o'clock in the morning. You got to sit there and get processed and all that bullshit. By the time you get out, that bus take you down to Queens and all that stuff right there. My whole crew was waiting for me, man. My man was there. Like, my man Mooch Dog, God bless the dead, he was there. My little cousin came to pick me up. All I wanted to do was drive the car. He had a Tahoe. I said, yo, move. I jumped in the Tahoe and just drove home. Went to go see my daughter. My daughter's 6 years old. That was the hard part. I had to lie to my
That's
daughter.
what I'm saying. It must have been hard when your daughter,
Yeah,
baby
so,
and all
we
that.
fast forwarded all that. Yeah, I had to tell my daughter I was going away to work and all that. I ain't want to.
Yeah,
she
that's what I'm
know
saying.
now.
How was it going to jail 8 months and you have a baby and shit like that? It's like, what the fuck? What you told her?
It was just. I said, yo, daddy's going to Virginia. I told her, like, I had to think. I said, daddy's going to Virginia to do some work. I didn't want my daughter coming to visit me. I didn't want none of that. I was real
So
adamant.
she never
about
came to Rikers Island.
that.
Oh,
I
anyway.
was real adamant. I didn't tell my daughter I got locked up till she was like 15. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was real adamant about that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I hate lying, bro. Like, I'm one of them guys. Like, I don't lie. Like,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
like,
yeah. It fucked you up. You
Yeah,
even
that
just
was
to do
hard.
that long.
Right, like Joe Crack, like Joe always tells a funny, like he always tells a joke. Yo, May, I've been trying to catch you on a lie for 30 years. Like there's no need
Yeah.
to lie. Like I don't like liars.
Yeah.
Like, I don't lie. Everything
Nah,
comes out
that's
my mouth
what's
is the
up,
truth.
man. You
So
keeping
I had
it real.
I had to lie to my daughter. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, damn, that hurt me more than anything else.
Yeah.
But
I feel you, man.
Yeah, my mom's, like me being there for my mom's every day. But my crew was solid, man. They made sure my mom's got money every week. They made sure my
Coming
girl got
home,
money.
you was there.
Yeah.
They were supportive.
Nah,
Mom, Duke was
everything.
fine.
Everything. I had
So-
a mentor. I had this old man that he was like a mentor to me. I met his son in the boxing gym because I used to work in the boxing gym, and we got cool. They came with me when I turned myself in. My mother couldn't go to the courthouse. Like she lived right there, so I went to give her a kiss before I went to turn
Yeah.
myself in, and that was the hardest part. But she's like she would have probably caught a heart attack in the courthouse.
Yeah, she rather not see you there.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You go in front of the judge, you got to allocate yourself. I'm guilty for this, da da da, blah 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 blah. Then they sentence you.
Let me ask you, what you think about prison reform? Do you think that's necessary?
Yo, it is, bro. Let me tell you something. It is, right? Because there's guys, like, and I mean this in the most respectable fashion. There's guys that didn't go to school, didn't do this, didn't do nothing. They wind up getting educations in jail. Now, mind you, I never did one of them long bids.
Right.
But I seen some older heads when I was on the boat. You see guys that's coming back down from court when I was in that house for a day.
Right.
You see guys coming back from court. And then you catch guys walking. On the island, you catch guys, on the island you can move. You can walk around the hallways.
Right.
You can sneak into another house for a little while.
Yeah,
you can
yeah.
do all kind of shit on the island.
Pill calls
right,
and all
yeah,
kind of
yeah,
shit.
right. You could shake and move on the island. Like I had every ID. I was Jewish. I was Catholic.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I wanted all that. Like I had every ID
was
under the
moving.
sun. Right. So you're able to move on the island. But you get to meet people and see people that was coming back and forth or that redid their bids and all that, and you like, damn, like look what this dude did, right? So imagine, so now he's starting off. He did all of this, and he's in a better position now.
Right.
Only a few in a better position now when he came home. He got a trade. He went to school in jail. He did whatever he did, right? And then it's like you're looked at and you're frowned upon because you're a felon, right? And then you got guys that come home with so much paper on the back. 10 years probation, 9 years. If you sneeze the wrong way, bro, they locking you up for nothing. Like, look what they did to Meek, right? Like, Meek really went to jail for popping a willie. Like, he really went back to jail for popping a willie. Like, that shit was so whack. You know what I'm saying? But now, like, guys like Meek could bring it to the forefront and shout to Meek Mill. Like, I'm super proud of what he's doing, right?
Right.
yo, guys don't get to do that, man. You know how many friends we got that was jammed up in the system, man? Like, this shit is, and they just have nothing. Reform is what we need. Like, everybody, reforms, programs, jobs out of prison, all of that stuff is needed, bro.
Mental health.
Mental health is one
Mental
of the
health is very important, bro, because people come home fucked up.
Yo, like, yo, Pete, you know what's weird? I was having this conversation with somebody the other day, man, and I was just like, yo, where we come from, you know, I'm super cool with white America, right? You know, I got a lot of friends that's in a better position than others, and I got a lot of hood friends. That's why I'm the mayor. I hang out in both worlds.
Politic that.
I politic in both worlds.
Facts.
Yo, we've been suffering from PTSD our whole lives, and we don't even know it. You want to know why? Because we seen Billy get killed every Tuesday. We see Mikey get stabbed on a Monday. We see Greg get stabbed in lunch in school. We seen this shit every day, and it was normal to us, right? Now, if somebody else sees this, if white America sees this, or middle class or upper class America sees this, all of a sudden they mentally, yo, I can't believe I just saw that. I just witnessed this. I got to go to a therapist. Yo, bro, we should be therapists.
Facts.
Because there's nothing I haven't seen. Give me that $125 an hour. Because I've seen
bullshit.
whatever story you gonna tell me, I bet you I saw.
That's 1,000,000%.
More than once.
More than
You've
once.
seen it. You've seen it more than me.
Of course.
Because
man.
let's keep it a buck.
Shit
As much as
crazy.
I'm loved and respected, you was in the trenches every day.
Facts.
I wasn't in the trenches every day. I ran around with everybody that was in the trenches, and they loved me and respected me so much that I didn't have to go there unless I had to go there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you was there. If we were articulate and smart and were able to talk and went to school for a little while, we could be the greatest therapists.
Of
in the world.
course.
No,
Facts.
1,000,000% we could be the greatest therapists in the world.
Facts.
Because there's nothing that anybody that lays down on the therapist's sofa, there's nothing they can't tell me that I haven't seen.
That's for sure.
We seen nieces and nephews get raped. We didn't know what it was. We seen people smoking crack in the elevators. I seen guys shooting heroin. I seen motherfuckers having sex in the goddamn staircase. I seen crackheads sucking dick for $3. I seen motherfuckers bringing their mother's televisions downstairs. There's nothing we haven't seen. There's nothing we haven't seen. I seen the most beautiful women in the world turn into Pookie's girlfriend.
The biggest crackhead.
No, I seen it all. The baddest bitch in the world winds up being we've seen it all.
Yep.
Like, I know what mental health is. I know what failure is. I know what success is. I've seen it all. And you've seen it all. Right?
There you go.
And we need to speak about shit like that. Because speaking about shit like that.
That's right. That's the vibe. That's why this platform is here, because we need brothers like you to inspire these kids and all that. Let them know that we seen it, man. Like, you know, if we out here, we sitting down here, we talking about it, we seen it, we witnessed it, we had experienced it. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, Patterson, Mahaven, Mitchell, Jackson, Vietnam, Michelangelo, Millbrook, fucking Maria Lopez. Yo, bro, seeing it all. We did it all. Cypress, we did it all. I never smoked weed in my life. I only drink 3 times a year. My birthday, Joe's birthday, and New Year's. You know what I'm saying? It's the only time you catch. I had a great life. I didn't have to subject myself. Even though we seen it all, peer pressure's a motherfucker. I never got high.
No, you kept focused.
I had the best life.
You kept your ground
all the time.
You did your time.
And that's what everybody.
You did your time. You came home more focused than ever. I mean, let them know what you doing nowadays. I want people to know what Mayor's doing.
Nah, I mean,
you know, all the great things that you do and what you're involved with.
Yeah, so, you know, throughout that whole time being a kid and everything, we always we fast forward everything, right? Like, we forget that I was one of the, like, I love sneakers. I used to work in DeMayo Sporting
That's right.
Goods.
Let me know. I want them to know that this is the guy.
Nah, I used to work in DeMayo Sporting Goods, which was a sporting goods on
Crazy.
49th Street right there. Like, that was one of my first jobs, was working in a sneaker store. But I was always in love with sneakers since I was a kid. I believe getting fresh start with your feet first. That role with me my whole life. And, you know, even when I was locked up, I used to call Tom, Dick, and Harry's and buy sneakers. Had my little cousin go pick up my sneakers for me. Now, I was buying sneakers when I was locked up.
Wow.
That was the fly shit for me. Like, I used to always say, if I ever tell a jail story, I used to really call Tom, Dick, and Harry's like, yo, Tone, yo, Mark, what you got? Yo, we got these white and red Air Forces. Yo, my cousin's gonna come get them.
Wow.
Hang up, call again. Tell my, yo, go to Tom, Dick, and Harry's, give him this little $60 for the Air Force. Yo, it was crazy. Now, I used to really shop when I was locked up.
That's crazy.
That was the funniest shit. But that's how much I love sneakers. And you know, you come home and I still love sneakers, and I was always working. You know, I started a marketing agency, a consulting company, and, you know, you build relationships. Like, it's always been my thing. So polying in the hood and being that guy in the hood that every gangster and hoodlum and thief and criminal loved.
Right.
I took that to corporate America.
Okay.
I built relationships with Nike. I built relationships with brands, just on some cool shit.
Yeah.
And I wound up being one of the biggest sneaker guys in the world. And I never had to get online for a sneaker, never had to do anything. Just being cool got me all the fly shit. Just being a reputable stand-up dude with everybody helped me build these relationships.
Open the doors.
It opened doors to a lot of things. Like sneakers introduced me to the lady that showed me how to do real estate, and a couple of 2 properties later that I rent out, my house, and I bought my daughter's house. So that's 4 properties already. You know what I'm saying? All of this came from my love for sneakers. Like all this stuff came from sneakers and meeting people and doing all kind of shit. Consulting for brands, consulting for Up NYC, consulting for my man OG Vandelay. You consult for these brands. Starting a marketing agency, doing shit for Nickelodeon, Cartoon Network. Like this shit's crazy. Like I actually did World AIDS Day with Bono.
Wow.
We made SpongeBob Red, my marketing agency, Stadium Status. We made SpongeBob Red for the first time for World AIDS Day. Like, I did that.
Wow.
Like, you know what I'm saying? How crazy. Like, Mayor, 30 years old, went to jail, did that.
Congratulations.
You know what I'm saying?
Man, that's what it is.
When I say me,
we love it.
Yeah, when I say me, I mean my 2 partners, Doug Cohen, Mel Peralta.
That's right.
We did it as
a team.
Yo, my team is a Dominican dude that did some time.
Okay.
A young Jewish kid, and myself.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? We got a marketing agency.
That's your team.
Right, that's my team. It's my 2 partners, and they do it all. The reason they brought me in is because I know everybody.
That's right.
They brought the mayor in to be the mayor.
Yeah.
So when we go sit in the
You
meetings,
do what you do, and they do what they do.
when we go sit in the meetings with them big dogs and all that, everybody got their suits on, and they trying to get, they trying to get Pusha T to perform for Verizon. Yo, like I don't have to call the manager. I'm making a phone call to get directly to who I got to get to.
Facts.
Yo, we got this. It's in the budget. You want to do it? And they used to be like, wow, how did you do that? And mind you, I'm the guy with the sweatpants hanging off my ass.
Yeah.
I'm never gonna change. I learned that from Russell Simmons. I watched Russell Simmons go to the White House with a sweatsuit on.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So early Russell Simmons, Fat Farm Russell Simmons. Like I'm watching this dude. Like yo.
Well, I guess I'm not too far from behind you. I'm not so far from behind you then.
No, but
I'm almost like that too.
You know, we got to get fly. We get fly for Rich Player's birthday. We get fly for Joe's birthday. We get fly for New Year's. We do that.
Little button up.
I'm really walking into corporate meetings, man. I walked into a corporate meeting one day to do something with Neil deGrasse Tyson, right? And we were supposed to do something with him. And these guys that got the Intrepid and all that, like we supposed to do these meetings. And that one day I walked in without, everybody know me, I wear my hat to the side.
Right.
I walked into the meeting without my hat on. And this billionaire dude out the company walks over and goes, Mayor, where's your hat? I was looking forward to the hat. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sitting in these meetings politicking, and I refuse to. You're going to get me like this.
Yeah.
I'm articulate. I'm super smart. I know how to speak. I actually did good in school.
That's
I
right.
did good in Morris. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, shit. Like, they really fuck with me for who I am. We all get looked at sideways, crazy. We walk down the block sometimes.
You get a lot of judge. People judge and stuff like that. Of course. That's the way. We're living in a world where you just be a judge all the time.
No, exactly. Like, I got 4 properties. I got a couple
You know
things.
what I'm saying?
And
if they don't get to know that, they'll look at you just like a regular guy from Brook Avenue, Savage Avenue.
No,
Don't
they-
have
yeah, right.
they really $2 in your pocket.
No, they really want to follow me around Bergdorf's like I'm going to steal something.
Yeah,
No,
exactly.
it's straight. Yo,
There you
bro,
go.
that shit, that drives me nuts. No, you profile me like that, I get mad. No, I get mad.
Yeah,
Like,
you
I
get-
look
it's-
at,
it's offensive.
and
I
I'm
mean-
not, and I'm not that guy.
Yeah.
But I get so mad. I'm looking at the security following me around like, yo, my man, you serious? He's like, what are you talking about, sir? I'm like, yo, my man was just on the 4th floor. Now we're on the 3rd floor. You work 2 floors? I was like, yo, bro, don't do that. I said, please don't do that. Like, really, like, I'm asking you nicely not to do it because it's gonna get ugly. And then they look at you like they look at you like you're wrong. Like, no, you created the tension.
Facts.
I didn't create the tension. I'm walking in the shop. You
doing
created
you.
the tension by making me feel uncomfortable.
Oh, bullshit.
But then I'm wrong, right? If the police come or anything happens or I hit this dude with a mannequin, I'm wrong.
Yeah. That's some shit.
And I'm like, yo, come on. Like, that's the one part that nobody understands, man. Like again, that shit from where we come from, and if we finally halfway make it, we don't want to be treated like that no more. You shouldn't be treated like that anyway.
Anyways, fuck that.
But to find, but from a mental, where we come from, yo, bro, we come from. I want people to. I know people that watch this that have been in worse situations than me, just as bad as situations as Pete. But there's other people that watch this for the stories.
course.
You got a lot of. I know. No, I already see. I know your numbers. I be doing my research. Like I see what you got. You know what I'm saying? You got white America looking for the stories. They be like that. You know what I'm saying? Like they can't believe the true life stories. They can't believe these stories. They can't believe everybody you got on there. And it's like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Like. So they come for the culture value, for the shock value.
Of course.
They come for it, right? So nobody deserves to be treated like that. But when you finally feel you made it out of there, that's why when I got locked up, it was so embarrassing. I'm 30. I thought I made it. I wasn't living in the hood no more. I used to come back to visit my mom.
You wasn't supposed to be in that situation.
Right. I wasn't supposed to be outside that day. I wasn't supposed to be rolling dice on the block.
Absolutely.
Right?
I got
You know what I'm saying? But But like my mother's old school. She would not leave the hood. My mother will not leave. I couldn't afford to move my mother out.
Listen, bro.
She will not
You
leave.
told her the pistol, but my mom's the same way.
Yeah,
so
she won't go. It's
I
like,
got you.
I be fighting her like, yo, mom. She's like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, nigga.
I'm gonna drive to go buy beer.
Yeah.
I can't play numbers with Tommy the number man no more. Like I'm like, yo,
I
mom.
can't go and do my own thing. I don't depend on you. That's why I'm
Right,
not going
that's
to Florida
no,
where I need
no,
a
mom.
car and driver's license to go to the
No,
store.
she wants to fight me. She's like, who's gonna go downstairs and buy my Coors Light?
It's true though. Nah, it's a fact though.
And Lincoln Hospital's across the street, so if I get
my
sick, fuck
man,
you.
she
No, my
is
mom's
not. My mom's too. My mom's. Oh, who's gonna take me to my appointment?
No, she curses me out too. Fuck you. Get out. I'm like, okay, mom. All right, mom. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so we make it out of these spots, and we don't like. So now you feel like you made it, and you still being treated like shit. Then it makes you go back to your old mentality. Now I guess I might as well still be like this, even though I'm doing good, because it don't make a difference that you did good. You're looked at like a fucking animal anyway. Like, and we don't deserve to be looked at like that.
Fuck no.
This shit is terrible.
The way I move, I don't give a fuck how they look at me. As long as I know what I'm doing, and I'm on that good vibe, and I know what I got. You know what I'm saying?
You're on such a good vibe.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Look,
Like
I'm super proud of you.
Like,
man.
like
You
I
don't
thank
understand.
you. I appreciate you, my mayor. But my thing is like I don't, cause I get judged all the time. Motherfuckers judge me everywhere I go. Oh shit, there you go.
Yo, bro.
Yeah, there you go. Oh shit. Oh.
I'm gonna tell you that.
Yo,
bro,
Pistol just got here.
Let me
and all
explain
that.
something to you. I swear to my mother, and I'm not gonna say no names because that's not
Yeah.
what I do. You walked into a spot the other day, and one of my peoples almost shitted on themselves.
Yeah, look at that.
I
shit.
swear to my mother. On my mother's life right now, you walked into a spot the other day, and one of my peoples literally almost shitted on themselves. Not gonna say no names.
Nah,
like they
of
walked
course
over
not.
to me, and I'm like, yo, my man, are you out of your fucking mind? It's a grown ass man now.
Facts.
Are you out of your fucking mind? Like I got mad at him.
Yeah.
I got mad at him till the next day. He called me the next morning like, yo, my bad. I said, yo, bro, I'm super tired. Like you can't be around me if you're gonna be like that.
Yeah. Like, what's the reason?
No, like that. It's just we are judged by everything we did.
Facts.
No matter how good we do.
No matter what.
No matter how good we do, brother, we judge by everything we did. You will always be that guy.
No bullshit.
It's a great thing, but it's fucked up.
Yeah, but it's fucked up at the same
It's
time.
a beautiful thing to walk around like that. I pride myself. I go to all my hoods, all my jewelry, and I never take my jewelry. It's just me. I do it wherever I go.
You are who you are.
I'm always by myself. You never see me with nobody. I'm proud of that shit, right? We're also looked at so fucking crazy sometimes because of the shit that we've done. Now, mind you, I get it just from being a real one who was with the real ones. You get it because you really, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I'm not going to sit here and tell you
Yeah,
what you
of
did.
course.
You. So I can
course.
imagine how you get it.
Nah,
and it's
trust
fucked
me,
up
I
because I
know.
watch it and I be like,
But you know what? We gonna continue living, man. You know what I'm saying?
like we always do.
That's it. We gonna continue living, man, doing our thing. I don't give a fuck about how anybody look at it. You know what I mean? We just continue to do us. We on positive vibe right now. You know what I'm saying? We on growth time. You know what I'm saying? We out here to try to deliver messages and all that for all the fuck ups and all that other youth out there. That's out all those out there that's not trying to listen, and all them sisters and all, for the girls too, because a lot of girls out there, they bugging the fuck out too. So they think they got all the answers and all that. So this is what we created, this platform, so they could hear brothers like you and all the other brothers in their story and see how they life story started and how it ended. You feel me?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And right now, listen, man, you doing.
We still writing the book. We ain't going nowhere.
No, we ain't going nowhere.
still writing the
Listen,
book.
man, Mayor's out here doing this thing. You know what I'm saying?
I want 4 more properties.
There you go.
I want another 3,000 pages.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying?
Look at that. 3,000. My man, this guy is the king of this thing. You know what I'm saying? So
This ain't even a sneaker show. We ain't even gonna elaborate on that
for
shit.
real,
It's my
but
love and my passion.
I told when I told him, yo, you coming? Well, bring some pairs. I told him a little too late.
Yeah, I
because
was
he
ready.
would have just made a statement real quick,
nah.
and all that. But y'all already know what it is. That's that guy right there, Mayor. Mayor, I want to thank you so much for being on my show. I appreciate you,
brother,
and
thank
I
you
love
for
you, man.
having
You hear
me.
me?
I
Appreciate you,
really fuck
and
with
appreciate
you,
you know that. I
really
appreciate
fuck
you.
with you, bro. You
And
know
you
that.
already know. And with that being said, you already know it's your boy Pistol Pete, dog in the fucking yard, Mayor in the motherfucking building, sneaker fucking king. What up? You already know what it is. Your boy Pistol Pete. Welcome back to that dog in the yard. Crossover is definitely different this year. Like I said, I want to thank my brother Mayor for coming through, sharing his experience, with us and all that. Appreciate all the love, man. And I hope you guys out there enjoyed it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, he is the sneaker king, Mayor. You already know. It's your boy Pistol Pete, dog in the yard.
You dumping or you dipping? Which one? I'm with the gang. Is you blunting or you crippin'? Throw it up, shots bang. You gon' slug 'em or you clip 'em? Call whoever you want. That shit won't